Mm-hmm. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hope you're all doing fantastically well with whatever you are doing. Nearly forgot. Let's bring up the mic. Hope you're all doing well. Just need to grab the pens, the paintbrushes. As I said, what could go wrong and everything. Don't mind me. I am a trained professional. Professional something or other. But yeah, we have got some Halfling cannon crew people to paint up. Or start to paint up tonight. Or maybe in the daytime and maybe the morning for you. But yes, we have got plenty of people that need painting up. So I've got an assortment of paints to one side. I've got my wet palette. I remembered to grab that from work this time. And we're just going to crack on with painting up these guys. But anyway, hope you're all doing well with whatever it is you are doing. Just make sure everything's all absolutely fine. Yes, everything seems to be up and running. Perfect. Okay, let's crack on with the base coating. Let's cheat. Let's get this cannon going. So I got some reference shots from what I painted before, just so I got a bit of an idea of what to actually paint it. Because it needs to follow a previous design. So I think I need to get out the other lead belcher at some point. Oh, thank you for the follow, Auntie. How are you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Thank you for joining me today. There you go. It's going to be multiple thin coats just to get this all looking prim and proper. Doing good, thanks. Keeping well. Very glad to hear. Been up to much? Or just taking the day as it comes? There you go. Oh, Jotun's here. How are you feeling, Jotun? I know you were a bit tired earlier in the day for me. How are you feeling now? Taking a break, but painting chaos terms. Waiting for the new codex and combat patrol to arrive. Oh! Very nice. Any particular scheme for the termies? I'm good. A little sleep and a lot of caffeine helped. Hopefully more sleep than hopefully more sleep than caffeine. That's all I'll say. Custom Chaos chapter. Ooh. Dare I ask, have you got any lore written up for it? If you haven't, nah, it's all good, but I do like it when people write up a bit of lore behind their army. Don't mind me, I need to zoom in a minute. Control plus. Cool. Okay, so that's the way. I took photos of the cannons and stuff before I left work, so I was like, how did I paint them again? But shh, mum's the word. No, as yet, but I'm thinking a splinter chapter of Black Templar. I want to join Slaanesh? Ooh, that'd be cool. I'd be really interested to see how you write that up. And as I said, I'm a sucker for custom, custom jobs, custom anything. When you make it your own, I'm an absolute sucker for that. Like Jotun with his Green Knights. Absolutely love that. And my Blades of Avalon and so on and so forth. And now with my Tau, I'm going trying to go very spec ops. Like wet ops, I think is the term you would call. Basically, they're the ones that go behind enemy lines for the greater good. But they're never normally acknowledged by the higher ups because they do stuff that the greater good isn't known to do. But yeah, going the Slaanesh route, that's pretty cool. If you don't mind me saying. If I do go a bit quiet for any frame of time, it's not that anyone's boring me or anything like that. I've got a very small headache right on my top left. So I've taken a few painkillers. And I had a good 30-minute nap just to try and nip it in the bud. For my Tau, I painted them in Farsight colours. I'm kind of sad about the nerf to the movement of the Cold Star Commander. Yeah, they did nerf it, but I think they did give some solid boons across the whole army. I think just looking at it from the whole army in general, I think Tau came out really quite well. Because what was it? Just crisis suits. Just general crisis suits. They've gained 2 inches to their movement, I think. I think they went from 8 to 10. I think. Ah, no, I get what you mean now. Okay. Well, you never know what they could do, what they'll do in the future, because Games Workshop will bring out I call them Vigilus books, but they'll bring out White Dwarf supplements as well. So you never know, they could do something. But yeah, no, I now get where you're coming from now. Do apologise, I understand where you're coming from now. But you have to admit, they do have that swanky melee options now. Just have a commander in a battle suit just flying up the board and smacking you in the face. Strength 12, AP 4, 3 damage, rerolling all hits and all wounds. And Tau don't do melee. Very select Tau do melee now. And then what was it? You have the fancy flamethrower, lightsaber thing, which is quite cool. Unless I'm mistaken, but I think they're ones that immediately come to mind. I haven't got the book myself. I'm hanging fire on it anyway. I'm just building and painting what I like the look of at the moment. And just going from there. But I will get the codex down the line at some point. Ooh, no, I don't want red in the tire wheel. Fusion blades for the blah blah blah, both melee and shooting. Strength AP for damage D6. Oh, okay. Fair enough. From the general consensus, a lot of people saying there's more variety. Wait, Tau can melee? Damn it. Gundam's not. Yep, there are melee options now for Tau. You can laugh all you like, but Kroot are more viable now. 6 points of model, 2 attacks, strength 4, AP 1, 1 damage. But they get to move 7 inches at the beginning of the very first turn, which is quite cool. You can have them unit of 20. For 1 CP, once they kill a unit in melee, they get a permanent 5-up feel no pain for the rest of the battle. I know it's quite niche, but it's nice to have something that you can actually use. It's better to have something than not have it in the first place. Me and a colleague at work, we were genuinely talking about how to make a full Kroot army. And we worked out we could do a full Kroot army of 2,000 points, or just shy of 2,000 points. And the only thing that isn't Kroot is 1 Tau commander in battlesuit. That's it. But to make it funny, you'd kit bash the suit to have you Krootify it. But everything else is Kroot and 20 Vespids? Yeah, so the only thing that's non-Kroot is the Vespids and 1 Tau. One Tau commander. It's just, I know it sounds bonkers, but if you threw down, what was it? Worked out like 120. If you threw down 120 Kroot, not including the Shapers, the Riders, the Hounds, the Great Narlock, you threw down 120 Kroot on the board and went, I'm going to move 7 inches pre-game. Up the board. And everyone within so many inches of the Shaper and stuff roll, what was it? They roll 3d6 for their charge and discard the lowest, or discard one of their choice. So the whole army's just going, run. Obviously it's not very Tau. But who cares? It's hilarious. But yeah, we're sorting out the cannon in a minute first. Getting the coats on the cannon. damn, I'm gonna have to do a recruit army now. Oh my god. If money was no issue, or honestly, if money and time was no issue, I would do a recruit army. Just for the lulz. And funnily enough, I'd probably take it to like a local tournament just for the giggles and just like my opponent going, what? Good luck with that since crew is fine cast. Oh yeah, since some of the crew is fine cast, the troops aren't, yeah. But yeah, as I said, if money was no... money and time was no object, no concern. But it'd be fun. It'd be fun. Yes, the Kroot carnivores, they are plastic. And yeah, by all means, you can find alternate sculpts as well for the Shapers, the Hounds, XYZ. It's... Don't get me wrong, I know Finecast may be a bit of a touchy subject for some. Yeah, gaming exclusive. Tukov, sorry. Because I'm looking at War Games exclusive for some Talbits down the line. Once I've sorted out the stuff I'm working on. But yeah, it's just make the army your own. Make that force your own. You know, you want it that if you play against your friend or your opponent or wherever, you want it that personally, I want it where they go, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's different. Wouldn't you? Go, oh, that's different. Oh, that's unique. Not all piece of candy. But yeah, I digress. Let's carry on cracking on. Is it impressive, Jotun? Evening, Tenebron. Evening. How are you doing, fine fellow? How are you keeping? Lurking while I chill with the wife. Ah, all good, all good. I'm alright. I got a very mild headache. Top left forehead. Taking a small paracetamol for it, and I had a quick 30-minute power nap before I started streaming, just to nip it in the bud before it got any worse. But I do need to crack on and get these models painted up. So I've got to persevere. It's all good. But yeah, hopefully your day's been treating you well, and hopefully Lady Tenebrum is well. Okay. Do metal stubs in a minute. But I did say we'll have a look on Discord once first coat of the wood's done, and I don't want to be hanging the poor gentleman around. Let's have a gander after this first layer of Mornfang Brown's gone down. That's staying in camera shot. Perfect, that's fine. Right. Clean the brush a minute. There you go. Give that a moment to dry. Put these paints over this side. And let's have a goosey gander at the Discord. Oh, let's say hello. Hello. Work in progress. Ooh. That's cool. I like that already. I genuinely like that already. So you got the black, you got this really nice solid grey and red. And is that slate or is that what base is that? Is that a resin base? Not sure what that is. But I love the posing. Storm Surge? Storm Surge lower body by the looks of it. Hello, Rox. Hello, long time no speaky. How are you doing? Oh. Gamer's Grass pre-made base, and yes, Storm Surge. Oh, they're the pre-made ones. I've heard good things about them. I've never seen them in person, but I presume they're really nice. Good playing Mario Kart with 10. Oh. Who's winning? Oh, I like the purple and the red. Oh, that's nice. I'm a sucker for purple and red. Pre-game. I'll have to have a little look at the Game of Grass bases. May have to have a goosey gander. Oh. Oh. Just like the whole thing. Just like the whole thing. Really, really like it. Solid colours. Everything. When you say Farsight Enclave, that, yeah. Lovely red, black, gold, everything. Yep, the grey. It's all pristine. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So unless I'm mistaken, that's the heavy railgun. And that's the twin plasma rifle. Unless I is mistaken. That's cool. Very nicely done. Very, very nice. Yep. I run 2 XV88 in my 500 points. Oh, 2 broadsides, yeah? I may have to ask you for some tidbits. Last time I actually collected any proper towel was like 6th edition. Oh! Oh, hello! Hello, Sky! Thank you very much for the raid. I'll let you go through the ad wall and all this in a minute. Be right back, got the feed the pets, no worries. Hopefully the pets will behave for you. But yes, welcome raiders. How was the stream? How was the stream? Jotun, would you be able to be an absolute darling and give a little shout out, please? If you'd be so kind. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Ah, thank you. You're like, yo, you don't need to tell me. But yeah, how was the stream? How did it go? Please do tell. Please do tell. How did it go? Hopefully they can hear me. Let's have a little look. What were they doing on their stream? What were they doing? My internet's playing up. It won't bring it up. Hey, it was my first stream. I was so stressed that I haven't talked much. Okay. Go through it. Go through it with me. What did you do on your stream? You know, what do you think went well? What do you think didn't go well? People that came across with the raid, the lovely people. What do you think of Sky's stream? Being the very first stream. Go on, please do tell. First time I ever done a proper stream, I was wetting myself. Just between me and you, alright? So what were you doing on your stream then? I was painting a demon lord, but not even halfway done. It's fine. It's honestly fine. It's all fine because a lot of people may realise or may not realise when you're streaming, you naturally take longer to do your same job because you're talking and you're interacting with your audience. So you can't just go, I'm going to put an audiobook on and got blah, 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 and all this and all that. And I got raided at the very beginning. So, oh, very nice. Very nice. Glad to hear. So your very first stream went very well by the sounds of it. And by all means, if you got any photos of your demon prints, if you want to, do have a Discord. You could throw up some photos. It's completely up to you. No pressure whatsoever. I'm just painting up a cannon crew here. yeah, what kind of demon print? You know, are you going undivided? Are you going fantasy? Are you going sci-fi 40k? What kind of demon prints are you painting up? Oh, I feel like 50 million questions right now. Felt a bit like 40k Inquisition going, answer all these questions. Fantasy 1, my first 3D printed mini. Ooh. Ooh. You've definitely perked my interest there. A 3D printed mini. What, one that you printed out yourself? Or was it one that you got off like Etsy or eBay or something like that? I will post pictures of it. Okay. As I said, no pressure, but if you could, I'd be very appreciative. I do like seeing people's work. If you haven't already gathered. But yeah, the lovely people that came over from the raid. How are you all doing? You all doing all ticky laboo? You all good? Nah, don't have space for a 3D printer right now, but who knows, maybe in the future. Yeah, just hang it from the ceiling. No, just don't. That's a joke. I've warned Lady 6 Plus that I do want a 3D printer down the line. But I did say down the line, so not right this immediate moment, so I think she was happy about that. I was like, well, it's cheaper than buying models. You know? Yes, obviously you've got to buy the outlay of the 3D printer and the resin, the curing station, all the bits and pieces. But once you start printing out the models and start utilising them, you start making a saving. There you go. Let's get that on there. Cool. Close out before I spill it. Alright, that's a good habit to get into. Always have to keep telling myself that. Even though it may make me sound insane, I'm going, I've got to do this, and you're like, why is he talking to himself? It's just, I'm reminding myself. I don't look no more of a silly fool than I already do. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Oh, if it's your very first stream, just a heads up, did you set your stream to be recorded? So it'll stay on Twitch after the stream. If you didn't, I completely forgot the first time. No, I don't think so. Yeah, by all means, if you ever want to do that, you can look it up online. Or if you don't know, give me a holler and I can point you in the right direction. It's absolutely fine. Don't mind. Because you don't want to put that time and effort in the streaming and then don't get anything else out of it, do you? Or you may do. I don't know. It's your call. It's your stream. Let's get these studs painted. There you go. Just brushing the top. Nothing fancy. Alright, not trying to reinvent the wheel. Where I painted a wheel. Dad jokes. Anyway, work in progress of the demon. It's on the Discord now. Perfect timing. I'm just about to finish painting this one up. No! No! Alright, cool. So that's the cannon base coated up. Alright, let's have a little look at this gorgeous demon. Let's have a goosey. Ooh! Ooh! Let's open up the original. Oh. Oh. How long did you say the stream was on for, by the way? How long did you stream for? Because you've done a very, very tidy job. That's good going for 2.5 hours. That's very nice going. Very, very nice going. Muscle definitions there. Excuse me, not very professional, but I had a bit of like sleep or something. Sleep in my eye. You got the tone of the wings. You got the bony protrusions. You've even got like the little nodules, the little bony protrusions coming out. Got the clothing. You got the staff, the weapon. Very, very nice. Very nice. Okie dokies. Let's let that dry. Don't mind me, I've got a weird thought process in my head. Right. Have that one ready to go. Alright, let's close that lid before I spill it anyway. Anyways, thanks for the kind words. I'm gonna outwit my dogs now, so enjoy your stream. Please don't say you're gonna be too cruel to your dogs. But no. Kind words were well deserved. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever that may entail, winding up dogs or not. It would help if I could open up my Bugsman glow. Yes, thank you for the raid. Thank you for coming by. Very much appreciated. And I do hope to see you in the near future. Then down the Bugsman glow, and I'm just going to base coat up some of these guys a minute. Oh, nearly took them out of the camera view. There you go. I have to admit, the technology for 3D printing is just leaps and bounds. It's just constantly improving. And the stuff that's being printed now, it's just like, when's it going to stop? That's more of a rhetorical statement, but hopefully you get where I'm coming from. It's like the Kickstarters you see with miniatures and stuff like that. Or a lot of Kickstarters now, I should say, with STL files. Well, a lot of people can get hold of a 3D printer or know someone with a 3D printer. So there is quite a bit of demand now for Kickstarter STLs. I can hear the central heating turning on. The clickety click noise. Let's get this. As you can see, I've done a very, very simple Zenithal Prime. It's more of a force habit. I do it as well. This sometimes helps me with shadows. Depends how heavy I spray on the white paint, either through an airbrush or a spray can. So hopefully you can all see what's going on, because I do know white isn't the easiest to pick up. There you go. White isn't the easiest to pick up on a camera. Do do do. Ugh. And I've made sure it's nicely thin so it doesn't obscure any detail. Whoop. That reminds me, I do need to get hold of some paint handles if I can, or paint-in handles if I can at some point, just to help me with these little guys like this. Let's get this cheeky chappy. Hopefully, once he's painted, you can see cheeky grin he's got. I'll paint in the skin a minute, and hopefully that'll pop it out. But it's got a very, very cheeky grin. Which I have to admit I do love. Okay. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better. There you go. I'm not going to worry about base coating the horse today. Well, we'll see how expedient I base coat these guys. Maybe I can. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Let's try and base coat them all up. Oh. Oh. Brought it way too close to the camera. Let me just sort out the focus on the camera. I think it keeps blurring out. I think. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better now. Normal rule of thumb, multiple thin coats as they are Great Overlord Duncan Rhodes proclaimed many moons ago. Sorry, I'm being quiet. My most recent client was asking me for a contact so he can spread the word. By all means, don't apologise, Jotun. Don't apologise. Just letting you all know, it's on the stream right now. Alright? Jotun in the stream, he's a commission artist who actually does a lot of Twitch emotes and different designs and stuff like that. And he actually done my emotes for me. And let's just say I am very pleased with them. And I know of other people he's done emotes for and other designs. And they're all very pleased with the end result. So if you ever in that neighbourhood needing anything like that, would you mind if I shared my website? No, by all means, do it. Absolutely fine. Give him a goosey gander. There you go. Yeah, if you are in the neighbourhood, honestly, give it a look. You won't be disappointed. There you go. I sure wasn't disappointed. I see. I filled in the slots of the bases using hot glue, and it works. Who would have thunk? Right. Second coat time. There you go. But yeah, some of you may know, some of you may not know. These are from ttcombat. Alright, these are future releases. that ttcombat will be releasing in the very near future. I'm just getting these done, so they're brought out in the future even sooner. There you go. Get that cheeky face done. And these, as you can tell by the title and everything, these are halflings. There you go. Ooh. Let's do the hand. Alright, that's that one. Me being a silly one, I nearly put the paintbrush in the coffee again. I don't know who's actually done that themselves. Accidentally put their paintbrush in their beverage that they're drinking. Put it out of the way before I forget. I'm trying to remember all the colours I used. Clicky click. Alright, so let's crack on with the green, which is Warg Flesh. Warg Flesh reminds me of British fighting green or something like that. I put a paintbrush full of purple ink into a cup of Vimto. Whoa, okay. That you don't see that every day, do you? British Racing Green. Perfect. Yes, that's the one. You get what I mean by it looks like British Racing Green, doesn't it? That's what it reminds me of. Would help. That's the only major downside with these Citadel paints. You get all this paint dried up. It does get infuriating. Don't want to accidentally spill it everywhere, but I need to. It's gonna wind me up. No end. There you go. Whatever. Paint over the finger. Be back in one moment. I'll just wash my hands. But now, at least I can close the lid a little bit better. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Just going to wash my hands so I don't accidentally get the paint where I don't want it to be. 2 seconds. Oh yes, I do have a mold line remover somewhere in one of my drawers. But you get what I mean. Those things are just so annoying when they get the paint stuck. There we go. Make sure it's nice and thinned. I've lost full pots of paint because they are such an awful design. It is frustrating. It is so frustrating that even if you try to be as careful as possible, it still happens. So I'm not sloppy with my paints, and it still happens. I know what it's for is ease of use, because you know you can just open up the pot and just put your paintbrush in and blah blah blah. I understand that. I went and got a brand new pot of lead belcher and it went solid in a month. Yeah, that's, you know, that is genuinely one of the worst case scenarios. I've got some pots that have lasted me a good while, but the only reason why they last me a good while is the ones I regularly use, I'm regularly cleaning out the paint. But I've seen some that I've gone, I have to bin it because it let too much air in at the back. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Yeah, I'm genuinely curious about the Army Painter speed paints and see how they come out. Yeah, it's like the smallest little crack, which will let air come through in the Citadel ones, and then like you've seen it yourself, the paint just solidifies. And it's just like, ah! Actually, it happened to me. Goobertown Hobbies got a review set. Oh! I'm going to have to give that I think I gave Goobertown... No, I didn't watch Goobertown Hobbies video yet. I watched a few others. Which one was it that... There was one where... Oh... There was one where he was comparing it like for like against contrast. And it was really interesting, the results of... The contrast gives more contrast because it pulls away from the high points more. However, it T-stains more. Whereas Army Painter stains the surface more evenly. So you get more of a smoother finish. Not so much contrast. So a lot of people saying you get a better result with Army Painter. But, you know, it's half the price, I believe, Army Painter compared to Citadel's contrast paints. Unless my information is incorrect, I do apologise, but that's what I've heard. But I do want to get a set when it comes out in February? February 19th, I think it is. do 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 do. Fair enough. The only thing I know is Griffin won't be stocking them. Oh! Any particular reason why? Oh, army paints don't sell for him. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I don't know how small an order Griffin can place. Because part of me would have been saying, you know, test the water, get some speed paints, and see what people think. You know, see what the orders show, because obviously speed paints is quite the new hot thing on the market. But if they don't, you know, if it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. Which is a pain. But you got to do what the business model tells you to do. And if the business model says army paints don't sell, they don't sell. Which is, as I said, a shame. Okie dokies. Yeah, I think ttcombat has got them up for pre-order, I believe. If anyone's after them. I don't know of anywhere else that's got them up for pre-order. I presume Army Painter themselves has got them up for pre-order. I would have thought. Quite streaky, wild flesh, but it does have a gorgeous colour to it. It just takes a couple thin coats. And it's not streaky anymore, like with most acrylic paints you want to be doing. Clean the brush. go. Nice coverage. But yeah, once these ones are done, I'll probably do a vote. Somewhere. It's between halfling berserkers or halfling pirates. You know, what do people want to see next painted? They need to get painted, but it's a choice of what you want to see first. There you go. Yeah. I presume it's pirates and for you, or rock. Rock. Because I do have a week's holiday in just around the corner. And got my own halflings that I need to paint up as well. I've set myself my own challenge. Why do I do it to myself? Seeing if I could speed paint a halfling army over the course of a day. See how that comes across. Maybe a 24-hour stream. Once I get it, I'm challenging myself to paint the Tower Combat Patrol over a weekend. Oh, okay. Do apologise, my words just went ugh. Well, remember, Rock, I done that 24-hour Black Templar painting challenge before, and I painted, I think, about close to 1,000 points in 24 hours. I didn't paint the full army that I wanted to, but I think I painted close to 1,000 points. It was about 1,000 points of Primaris Marines. Which is no small order, but what that could be, I'll need to put it up in a vote and stuff down the line. What day would people like to see the 24-hour stream go on? It's going to be a weekday. Maybe either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday. Maybe better Tuesday, Wednesday, but as I said, I'll put it up for a vote, and it'll be this Tuesday or Wednesday. But yeah, with the Tau Combat Patrol one. Is that the one with the ghost keel in it? Is that the new one? Is it, what was it? Ghost keel. 24-hour stream. Oh, I would rather never. Yeah. Don't blame you, Tenebrum. Don't blame. Don't blame you. The thing is, the car's going in for a service and MOT, so it's not like I can go anywhere. So I've been meaning to get these halflings of mine painted up for a long time. I was like, yep, go on, let's get it done. Yeah, so it's a ghost kill, 3 stealth suits, 10-man fire squad, cadre, and an ethereal. It is a very tempting one for me. The problem is I've already got a broadside and a prana that I need to grab. I've then got a Ravara. I've got a load of tactical drones. I've got 2 squads of stealth suits. I've got an ethereal on drone. I've got a 10-man breacher squad, 10-man fire warrior squad, 3 old crisis suits, 3 new crisis suits that I need to magnetize the weapons. I then have another broadside in box that I need to build, and a Tau commander in suit that I need to build. So I don't think I need to get anything just yet. Trust me, it's very tempting. Very, very, very tempting. I'm going to use Rhinox Hide a minute to paint the plunger of the cannon. Yeah, I think the stream, if I did do the 24-hour stream, it would be 8 till 8. Get them from Griffin, since it's a massive saving, since the Ghost Keel alone is 50 quid. Yeah, that's the surprising thing about it. It's such... Their Games Workshop pricings have always found it a bit odd. Individually, stuff can be so expensive, but then when you buy them in sets, it's like, well, this is so cheap. You know, some of the starter sets, you just scratch your head and go, this is phenomenal value. Yeah, I may have to pick up one of those combat patrols once I've painted up more of my armies. And I've actually painted up my Tau that I already own. Because I'm trying my best not to buy stuff before I painted it. I did break that yesterday. I bought a Halfling army. Because I've been after it for a long time. But that's all I'm going to buy until I've painted them. In 24 hours. If only. We shall see. But there you go. this up in Rhinoxide as well. Yeah, I actually saw a one of the new Stormcast dragons in person, one of the character ones. Oh, it was like, no, must not start my dragon army. They look absolutely stunning. But it's just that price point. It's just that price point that keeps pushing me away from it. That's all it is. It's just that price point. Don't get me wrong, the models are stunning. It's just the price point. That's why I am loving the Halflings, because the Halflings have so much character to them. I've always had a fondness for Halflings and Dwarves. So when I can pick up like a Halfling army for £100, you know, it's a bit of a steal. Very much so. But each and every one to this, you know, to their own. What was it? The combat patrols, what, they're 80 quid? Is it 80 quid? Can't remember now. Brain's having a bit of a flop. I think it's 80. 85. Ah, okay. Yep. Yeah, so, like you said, the ghost kill is 50 quid on its own. It's kind of silly not to, isn't it? If you want a ghost kill, obviously. And there you go. So you're hoping to get it at the weekend, was it? Okay, let's get the leather done and dusted. Pre-ordered on Saturday. Very nice. Oh yeah, it is a pre-order. I completely forgot. It's still up for pre-order, isn't it? Doy. Let's continue. Alright. Let's get all this base coating on. There we go. Ooh. Be careful. Put it back in the movement tree. I hope you're all doing alright. Hope I haven't bored you yet. Please say you haven't. Wiley nervously chuckles. Yep. Not boring, me just uploading some art to Instagram. Oh, very nice. Let me know when it's up there and we'll have a gander. Two birds, having a gander at some artwork and allowing these paints to dry. I hear footsteps. Run, people, run! She's coming! Oh no, she's gone. But yeah, while I got the week off as well, if anyone is up for doing any collab streams, by all means, let me know. I've never actually done a collab stream. I wouldn't mind giving it a go at some point and seeing how it goes. Just hope I don't make a pig's ear of it. Yep. Close that one down. Okay. What's the other colours I need to use? Okay, I got Mornfang Red. Yes, Mornfang Red I did use for the hair of the halflings, so I'll do that in a minute. Okay, let's have a goosey gander. Pardon me. While the paint dries. Ooh. That's very nice. That's cool. Very stern. Is that like a minotaur? Because I think that's the whole Beastman kind of aesthetic. With the horns, the cow style ears. That's really cool. Oh, Rocky Bear. Oh, Stone Bear. Oh, do you have the names up in the... Oh, I'm being stupid. Demon Lord. Okay. The Jotun Wolf. Demon Lord. Stone Teddy. Very nice. Ascor. Ooh. That's cool. Love the line work. Comic page. Whoa. That's cool. You can definitely tell there's a lot of action going on there. There's definitely a lot going on there. That's really cool. Ooh, wrong button. That's... You got to be proud of that. Now, just need to paint some hair. Get back a little bit out the way. I'll have to wait till later. I'm not letting me upload anymore at the moment. Oh, it'll sort itself out in due time. All good things come to those who wait. I think that's the way it goes. Right. Annoyingly, I think it's just going, same old music, same old music. Let's try this one. Let's try that. This will definitely be multiple thin coats. For sure. go. Luckily, I've got a test halfling that I'm going to try testing out the colour scheme before I do the whole army. Which I would advise to anyone who's painting up an army. Test it out on like a couple spare models first. Worst that can happen, just strip that spare model again. It doesn't come out the way you like it. Oh, it's... Hey! Throw the pen around. Paintbrush around. Now it's starting to get late for me because my brain's now going like, what? Oh, silly nose. Oh. Do the hair again. I'm back from walk. Your halflings are lovely. Are you going to play Night Age with them or something other? These ones here, these are from ttcombat. I'm actually painting them up for them. I've got some of my own which I will be using in old fantasy, so 7th edition, so on and so forth. But with the new edition around the proverbial corner, I will be using them. What I'll do in a minute, I'll just show you what I mean by the other halflings that I have for myself. But yeah, these ones are coming out in a future release, and they're a cannon crew, which is quite cool. So I'll just do the hair a minute, and I'll just show you the ones I've got a minute. But yeah, I just love them because they're so different. But anyone here play old fantasy? or ever played it, or any, fancy playing it. Just tidy up some of that. Wait a minute. I'll just show you a minute the halflings I've got a second. While these dry a minute. Let's have a look. I played Fantasy from 3rd to 5th edition till AOS, and I play AOS now. Oh, okay. One moment, I'll just show you. The halflings I've got a minute. Now I've done a slight bit of conversion with these ones. Alright, so there's the browser. Let me just close these ones down. So they're from ttcombat. Just type ttcombat in Google. And it'll bring them up. Now these ones here, do apologise, I've got a bit of sleep in my eye. These are the ones I got. They're the Halfling Shield Maiden Army. And yeah, I'm going to be trying to use these as like Kislev / Empire. So you got the Chieftain, the Lord, the Commander, whatever you want to call her. You have a standard banner bearer, which is a big deal in fantasy. Then you have your Lord on riding a walrus. Why not? Then you have a sorceress. Okay. Then you have sword and board warriors. You have crossbow warriors. You have walrus riders with sword and board, or single hand weapon and board. And you have spear and shield walrus riders as well. See the aesthetic going on here? Then you have crossbow ballisters, or crossbow. Why did I say that? You have ballisters. No such thing as crossbow ballisters. What am I talking about? And you have these mighty bears. And I'm going to be using these for, as I said, Kislev / Empire. If you are interested in the fantasy heroes, just click when you go to ttcombat. Alright. Go over to the drop down option on the side. Fantasy heroes. Done. You got mummies. They got a mummy army that you can grab hold of. You've got loads of different ones for any D&D sessions or any armies you want to expand. Okay. Tons and tons. But if you want a quick and easy army, give it a moment. Is it going to be here? Is it going to be here? There you go. This is one I've just picked up. I've never played with fantasy, but I'm thinking of jumping into the Vampire Covenant time up. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Alright, hold that thought. This is coming back into stock in the very near future. Halfling Undead Army. Halfling Undead Army. You got a standard bearer. Alright. There's your standard bearer. There's your Undead Lord. There's some Reaper. Carnevale, whatever you want to call it. Use it as. Then you got catapults that launch skulls. quite different. You have undead cavalry, werewolves. Run them whatever you want to run them as. Vargoys. You have skeleton archers. You have skeleton sword and board. You have spear skeletons. You know, there's options for you. But yeah, these are the ones that I'm doing some painting up for them. But enough QVC selling. I need to do some painting. But yeah, honestly, have a goosey candy. Yeah, I love them because there's so much of like a caricature with them in a nice way, in a really genuinely nice way, because all the sculpts remind me of old fantasy models. They genuinely do. No word of a lie. Alright, I'm going to use Wraithbone a minute to base coat in their shirts, all three of their shirts. But yeah, it's, as I said, it's an acquired taste. You either love it or you hate it. Me, I love it. But I'm going to be grabbing some of the werewolves down the line and using them as Vargeis for my Soulblight army. Because I like the whole idea of going like werewolf kind of heavy. Werewolves, dire wolves, that kind of thing. And I think it's just quite cool. It's not something you see every day, is it? But yeah, they are so different and so funny. And funnily enough, the sculpts are so friendly. It's so friendly, like painting eyes, painting detail, because everything's been like sculpted 9 times out of 10 so bold. You can make out where all the detail is. You're not trying to be like, oh, is that supposed to be that, or is it supposed to be something else? Really clear. I personally like that. You're not wasting time going, oh, is that supposed to be that? Is that supposed to be that? No, you can just crack on. Paint the models up. What kind of vampire court army would you want? The traditional one, or what would be like your aesthetic? Oh god, why is the tip of my nose so itchy? Do apologise. Don't get why it's so itchy for. Oh. Such an attractive look. There's nothing there, so I don't know why why it's itching so much. Not sure, but it was looking at mantic zombie skeletons, etc., and adding some printed vampires as HQs plus a few GW models. I used the mantic zombies myself, and they're just such good bang for buck. They're so good value. So good value. Like our one pack, I got 40 plus zombies out of it. One box. Don't get me wrong, they're not as detailed as the new Dead Walker zombies or whatever they're called. But come on, they're zombies. Yeah. They're zombies. There's still enough detail on them to make them look like zombies. They're a fraction of the price. They're an absolute fraction. And with zombies, when you're running them in like Warhammer Fantasy or Age of Sigmar, you need tons of them. They're zombies for a reason. Weight of number. They are not an elite unit. You have tons of them, and you go, scrabble forward and win. You pull the enemy down by sheer numbers. There's no finesse. Well, obviously there's strategy, but throw them at stuff. Right, there's definitely going to be multiple thin coats to make sure this wraith bone covers nicely. Because I've only built 40 of my mantic zombies, or 40 something. Still got a pack in the cupboard behind. The cupboard of potential. There you go. No worries. No worries, Jotun. Like the fact that we're making headway at the moment. Wondering what the other half's cooking. I can keep hearing the cooking timer going off. Yep. Close that down. Let's get the rhinos hide a minute and just tidy up some bits. There you go. Then we get standard Mechanicus Grey. Oh, click. Oh, click, 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 click. Just gonna paint the cannonball a minute. Make sure it's nice and thin. Alright. Want to make sure I give this 2 good coats. Give it a moment to dry. We're making good progress. We're definitely making good progress. Just need to figure out what color to use in a minute. Because annoyingly, I'm not 100% sure what color I used for the horse now. It was such a time ago. Oh, Jacaro. I don't own that paint. Okay, I'll have to leave. That's annoying. Yeah, I don't own that one. Jacaro, not Chikara. Deathclaw Brown. That's what it was. Deathclaw Brown. I can use Eshin Grey a minute to start putting in belt. Come here. There we go. Okay. Multiple thin coats, but we will get there. Let's get the standard Mechanicus Grey sorted on the cannonball. That one there. Oh, well, that's the wrong one. That one's still a little bit tacky on the paint. There you go. Tidy up a little overspill. There you go. yellow. Avalanche sunset, I believe, with the previous photo. I've done that, yeah, I've done that around the neck part of the horse. Ooh. Nice thin coats. Most definitely when it comes to lighter colours when you need to build it up. Go. Give that a little bit of time to dry. How did I do the flame? Okay, yep, done the flame. I base coated it yellow. Then I went over with Euro yellow and then I dry brushed out the flame. Ooh, don't want to knock over the yellow by accident. There you go. Another coat for the neckband for the horsey. Welcome back. Welcome back, Jotun. He's pretty much base coated up. Cannon's base coated up. just have this guy to base coat up as well. One moment, I need to do a bit of a mix of colours a second, because I don't actually own the same brown that I used before. Make a bit of a stash of it. Basically, I'm trying to make close to like a Doom Ball-y kind of brown. There you go. How is everyone doing anyway? Everyone doing alright? This is definitely going to be multiple thin coats. There you go. Pardon me. That belt around his waist needs to be the grey colour, so I'll swap that over in a moment. Alright, we'll do that now, before I forget. Which is Ashen Grey. And then we'll use the other colours just to neaten up any overspills. Which naturally happens anyway. Let's get that Wraithbone back out. Start tidying up some colours. Need to get a Screamer Pink in a minute. There we go. Hello, Joy of Painting Minis. How are you doing? I need to lay down for a bit. I'll catch you later. Thanks for the stream up. By all means, you lay down and rest up, Jotun. It's all good. How are you doing, Joy of Painting? How are you keeping? Taking a small break from work, nothing wrong with that. I am fairly well, thank you. I'm actually doing some work. Or doing some stuff for work at the moment, which is painting up these halflings. But it's all good. It's all good. Helps that I enjoy painting halflings, doesn't it? But how are you relaxing then while you take your break? Do you have like a particular thing that you do when you want to chill out and relax? Or is it just switch off, chill out, done? Not going to overthink it. Now, right now, I'm just trying to get some edge highlighting done on these Eldar Been at them for over a month. 5 Wraith killing me. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of detailed panel work on them. I don't envy you that at all. Honestly, don't envy you at all with that. They'll look stunning when they're done. I know full well they'll look stunning. But, yeah, the last thing you want to do is just burn yourself out. Easier said than done when you want to finish that project. But sometimes you just got to step away and just let the old batteries recharge, or you're gonna end up burning out all the excitement. And no one wants to do that, do they? What colour scheme are you doing your Eldar? Yeah, certainly. Yeah, link friendly way. Obviously, as long as it's appropriate. Said that once before and I was like, what on earth is this link? Spot on. We'll have a little goosey gander in one moment once I got this paint drying. But if you can't click it, it's orange face. Don't worry, I will click it in one moment. So ticky la boo. Just need to sort out the orange. Sort out the orange. Oh my god, my color speech connection is going out the window. Everyone. Alright. Alright. Let me clean the brush and we'll have a gander at your Eldar. Alright, let's have a gander. Oh, no. Fair enough. One moment. Oh. Yeah, I see what you mean by, yeah, there's a lot of colours that you're working through. It's looking stunning. No, I said the minus. There you go. That's a lot. I love the gradient from the orange to the purple. I love that gradient on the head. Yeah, Oh, so I can see what it means. These ones, yeah, these ones have been edged highlighted. This one hasn't yet. It's a subtle difference, but it does make one hell of a difference. There you go. Oh, hello. And these are the guns. Ooh. That's going to be a very striking army when it's done. That's going to be very striking and very nice. Very nice. Ooh. Liking the look of it. Very much so. Yeah, they have gone to all black now. Oh, okay. Very nice. Need to grab the Screamer Pink. Don't mind me if I sound like an absolute buffoon. Oh, it's my pleasure. My pleasure. I give credit where credit is due. I normally lurk about when I watch your streams when they're in the morning. Find them very relaxing. And give them a little lurk, or I watch them while I'm having my cup of tea in the morning before I head off to work. And you produce very nice content. Very nice content. Just as of late, I haven't been on Twitch that much. Had a lot of stuff going on. So I just had to be like, nope, need to get this adult stuff done. But I am back here. I am back now. Suffer not the halfling to live. Hello, Doc. Hello. Thank you very much appreciated. My times are changing up, so hopefully it isn't too early that. Oh, please let me know. Please let me know. How are you doing, Doc? How are you doing? I think the main thing you got to worry about when it comes to halflings is keeping them out of the kitchen, or they'll eat you out of house and home. Okay. I'm gonna get some Wraithbone a minute on the hoofs. Of the pony. It's 11. Yeah, that'd be cool because, in all honesty, I'm up 7 o'clock in the morning, or around that time, so I can always swing by at the beginning of the stream and say hello. Don't know if I scared off Doc. I went hello, and he's just gone, suffer not the halfling to live, and just ran off. But yeah, I'm myself. My streaming times are gonna be Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 6:30 till 9:30, and that's including Fridays. Thursdays and weekends are gonna be bonuses, if I ever, if I get the chance to do it. But keep it to 3 a week, so I can chip away. And I can't moan at that. No worries. Lurk away. I need to grab the brown from work when I'm in tomorrow, so I can actually do the brown of this horse, this pony. Because that is frustrating. I don't own it. Alright, let's wash the and in a minute. Known oil, if I remember correctly. It was known oil all over, and it was multiple coats of known oil afterwards over the cannon to give it a black metal look. Oh. Hope you're all doing alright. There you go. And this is the old talent in a bottle. So you just coat the model in a controlled manner. And it just brings out any wood grains, any details, anything that's just in those recesses. As long as you do it in a controlled manner, you just make them pop. Normally, if I want to do a black metal, I'd use like a black contrast paint or something like that. But obviously, I didn't use it on the other cannon that goes in this crew, so I can't really use that because it would look too different. So I've got to do a black wash technique, which is fine, which that's the OG technique. Just tidy up some collar bits. There you go. Let's just do a little bit of sterling mud on the base a minute. There you go, sterling mud. Good shake. Gloopy. It is very gloopy. Oop. I know I haven't finished the model yet, but it's fine doing this. Because the thing is, when I come back to these on Friday, the base will be dry, the wash will be dry. I can just crack on and get the cannon and its crew done. Just tuck it in all those places. Make sure all the prime's covered. And this ain't a special spatula spreader or anything like that. This is actually a clay sculpting tool. Buy them as sets. I think it was a set of 3 or 4 I bought for like a $5. There you go. Oh, use the other end. Poke it in there. There you go. Okay.
Everything changes.
And the more you leave of the texture paint, the more texture you'll leave. More relief. I do like the fine kind of pointed end to this, just to get into all those nooks and crannies. May make sense, may sound obvious, but this one's more pointed and like than the Citadel one. Find it a little bit better for getting into those nooks and crannies. Hopefully see, I can really stab it in there. Let's get the other two textured up. Just want to be careful that I don't slap the texture paste everywhere. Just clean off the excess so it doesn't splat everywhere. you go. And one final one.
Looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I'd be big in the game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get to glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We on, hating because you want. Shining like it's neon. Rock like kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy.
Okay. Ooh. There you go. That is that. One moment. Oh. Just cleaning off the tool a minute. What? But thank you all for joining me today. Very much appreciated. As I said before, I'll be putting up the streaming schedule, which will be Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I will be streaming on this Friday, 6:30 till 9:30, maybe a little bit later because it is a weekend. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how these ones have came along so far. Obviously, I haven't got the brown paint for the horse, which I'll be grabbing tomorrow at work. But yeah, I'm really pleased. So then we got the horse, the base coat, any bit of neatening up to do, the metallics, then it's washing, layering, so on and so forth. But anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, whatever it entails. We're going to raid on to another channel, make them feel good, make them have a good laugh, and as always, do hope to see some of you, if not all of you, in the next stream. You all take care, have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you very much, Doc. Yourself too.